What is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building where everybody loves JuJu 1-2 talks hoops. Y'all know what it is. Time out. Let's talk. JuJu, what's happening?
Been a minute since we done timeout, and I'm excited to be here.
But time in on timeout, goddammit, here we go. Time in on timeout. When we back, let's go.
So much has been happening.
Life been life. I had a lot of stuff going on this week, y'all. Shows been all over the place. To the co-host, JuJu, MJ Lover, Coach Coleman, Coach Rowe, everybody just being flexible, working with me this week. I appreciate it. Back on schedule for next week. Salute to y'all. I appreciate the flexibility and just keeping this thing rolling. Time out. Let's talk. This is a new night. For Time Out. Let's talk, y'all. We're gonna be doing Time Out. Let's talk. It looks like for the most part on Friday nights, because that gives us an opportunity to not interrupt either one of the SC games. So I think both SCs are usually playing on like Wednesday, Thursday. Unrivaled. We might got to talk through some Unrivaled stuff, but it's all right. We'll be Unrivaled. Time Out. Let's talk. Okay. Do you got an Unrivaled team?
I'm so cheesy. You know. I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna follow Rose because of Angel. Then I'm gonna. Okay. I gotta check out what Phil Handy got going on.
I can't pick a team. I'm just gonna follow Unrivaled at first. Yeah. I got so many players.
Yeah.
That I'm watching. I want to see how it works. Right. So I think it's 5. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa. You know, I know Paris what it is. Yeah. What up, fam? Adrian, HB, what's happening, fam? Emily,
hey.
What up? So I'm gonna follow. I just want to see how it all rolls out. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Rose, Rakia's on the mist.
Okay.
So many ballers that I want to see play basketball are gonna be out there. Right?
I'm so biased. I just automatically saw. Well, I was like, well, where's Angel going? And then I was like, oh, she with Chelsea Gray. Okay. You know, I got you know.
Chelsea don't like that great grandma. She said, "Hey, you gonna have to call me auntie or big cuz or something like that."
She called Kalia grandma.
No, and then she said she loved her granny, or she said she loved her grandma and her great granny. And so then Chelsea posted, hey, you great granny, that's nasty work. You gonna have to call me auntie or big cuz or something like that. Great granny ain't gonna work for Chelsea. So
I missed it.
They'll talk about it behind closed doors, but we'll see how that we're gonna see how that shakes out. But I'm excited just to see the league get off the ground, right? So I'm old enough, like I'm real old. I'm old enough to remember like the WNBA launching, the ABL launching, super exciting times in women's hoops. So to be seeing this 3-on-3 come online,
right. I got this. Yeah,
it is really exciting, right? Just to see this other option. And then I saw Jimmy Butler worked out with Satu Sabali today, so that was different. But with the players, and for those of y'all who don't know, I woke up at like 6:30 a.m. with MJ Lover 23. Hey, we just tuck you in the mansion if you still there. I came back and I was talking to y'all. Nobody said nothing back. I said, okay, lights out. I cut the game off. You know what I mean? I just Rosetta said she watching.
Yeah, that's
Northwest.
I
did not travel to LA to play USC and UCLA. Are they opting to not
True.
travel
I was
because
gonna
of
get to
the?
that. I'm gonna get to that
Is that
in
because of the
when we talk about
the
USC.
fires? Is that the fires?
Yeah,
Sean
yeah. I'm gonna
Landry,
tell you
what's up,
about that
fam?
when we get
Okay.
to
Okay, yeah,
USC.
we're gonna talk. We're gonna
Okay,
talk and see real quick though.
we're gonna
Some
talk
of
about that.
since we started with Unrivaled, there's 36 players out there. I'm gonna name them all, and you tell me. So I'm here for Stewie, Queen Fee, Point Guard, Enrique, go Mamba, Ryan Howard, Cock Hopper, Jackie Young, 305 Barbie. Y'all know who that is. Y'all know who 305 Barbie is, right? Angel Reese. Okay, if I need to tell y'all, Derek Hamby, McBuckets is out there, Marina Mabry, Satu Sabali, Alicia Gray. Y'all know I'm here for Alicia Gray, Natasha Cloud, Skylar Diggins, Rakia Jackson, Dejanay Carrington, Courtney Vandersloot, uh, Brittany Sykes, Shakira. What the hell? Why I can't think of Shakira last name?
Austin,
Shakira Austin. Damn, why I was finna call her
Austin,
Shakira?
Austin.
I was finna call her Shakira Jones, but no damn reason, y'all. But no reason. Tiffany Hayes, Brittany Griner, Azura Stevens, Courtney Williams, Money Martin, Kate Martin, Aaliyah Edwards, Lexi Hall, uh, Aaliyah Boston, Alyssa Thomas, Big Mama Stephanie Dolson, Ray Burrell,
Mhm,
George Cam Brink, Katie Lou Samuelson, and Serena Neskin.
mhm,
Uh,
mhm.
the 30 they got out there. I'm here for
Yeah.
about at least 30 of them I'm interested in. The other five is like, whatever. I'm glad they here. I can't pick a team. I'm just gonna be honest. Some of them that's like, I didn't see you needing to do it, but they're here.
Oh, that's funny.
Um,
That's funny.
but it's somebody on every team. This thing starts January
Mhm,
16th. It's gonna be on
mhm,
TNT. I'm doing an exclusive coverage with J Spot for Unrivaled, and of course we'll be
mhm,
live when they're live on Fridays, Saturdays, and Mondays. And then you got
mhm,
the 1v1 also in this thing, Jew. So a lot going into just this first inaugural season, and a lot going into what they're trying to attack. Okay, because they're gonna do a
mhm,
3-on-3,
mhm.
and then in the middle of the 3-on-3, they're gonna be a one. They're gonna do a 1v1 to see who's the best in the world, and then they're gonna finish this thing off to see who is the best 3-on-3. So you say your team is the Rose, is that right?
Yeah, yeah. I said
Okay,
Rose. Yeah.
okay, now that's the Rose
Chelsea
players is
Gray, Brittany,
uh
Lexi Hall, uh, Angel Reese, um, Azure Stevens, and did I get it? I got most of them.
so it's Angel,
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea, Kai
Mm-hmm.
Copper,
Kyle Copper. That's what I
Azura
forgot.
Stevens, Lexi
Yes.
Hall, and then Brittany Sykes. That's the
I
Rose
got it.
squad.
I missed everybody but Kyle Copper. So yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
Rose. So and then now the Mist, and I like the Rose a lot. The Mist are now that's Stewie, Dejanay, uh Vandersloot, Jewel Lloyd, Aaliyah Edwards, Rakia Jackson. I like that club. I think they are uh a real balanced team. Then you got Vinyl. And so that's gonna be Enrique, uh Ray Burrell, Ryan Howard, uh Aaliyah Boston, Jordan Canada, Derek Hamby. I don't know. Final. Um, then you got the Laces, which is basically kind of like the Aces. It's J Yo, Tip, uh, Kayla McBride is there, Alyssa Thomas, but then you got Money Martin, and then you got Big Mama Stephanie Dolson. The team is the Lunar Owls, and the Lunar Owls is that's Fee, uh, Go Court, Skylar, uh, Alicia Gray, Shakira, and Cam, and then Phantom. Phantom is the team I just can't figure out. Although they look like they're having a lot of fun together. Now this is that's Satu, Mabry, BG, Natasha Cloud, Katie Lou, and Sabrina.
Mm-hmm.
They look like they're having a lot of fun on the YouTube. All of the teams. Uh,
Yeah.
but I just can't. I ain't picked the team.
Which is
It's
fine.
between the
Once you
Mist.
start watching,
It's
we
between
may
it's between
we'll
the
look
Mist
at
and the
it.
Rose
Yeah.
for sure. It's between the Mist and the Rose for sure.
Yeah.
So it's either I
I don't
just
even know
I
if
don't
your favorite player is even playing.
yeah, nah, I don't
Oh,
I don't
Rakia.
my
Well, you like Rakia, but you like
Rakia's out there.
Asia. So
I love me some Rakia. Asia's not in it. I don't know if Asia will ever
so
play. But it should be fun. it should be fun. If it's nothing else, the way that it's shaping up and the way that they are sharing the content on YouTube and on Instagram, it should be if
Hmm.
nothing else but fun and refreshing. I don't know if you saw the tour of the facilities. They thought about every fucking thing in this facility. Did you see that thing?
Hmm.
They got a place for you to eat lunch. They
Hmm.
got a place for your
Really
kids to hang
nice.
out. The kids can go in the sauna.
Hmm.
It is a family type
Well,
feel
well,
at their
well, well thought
location.
out.
Uh, they thought of
Hmm.
everything. They even have like a room, or I shouldn't even just say a room, a space where
Hmm.
the like a actually like a recording studio
It's like
where they can actually
recovering,
go and.
healing, all that.
Oh no, they even have like a studio for like so that they can get their podcasts out, their content out. They have even a
Oh,
space
okay.
for that in this facility.
Makes
So
sense.
I mean,
Makes sense.
my goodness,
Makes
it's
sense.
like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
they want to make
Makes
sure
sense.
that we're locked in with them. Let's see who's in here. Let's see who is in here. Spoiled brat was good. AB, what's happening? Harold Williams, what is good until us? You know what it is. You gotta blow a whistle or something, Auntie. I gotta give me a whistle. Whoa, whoa! I gotta give me a whistle. I will. You know what? I'm gonna give me a referee whistle. No, I'm not, cause then I'll be on your nerves. Uh, AB say, hey, what's up? Hey, fam. Sharon Evans, what's good? Miracle Rider for you. What's happening? Hey, is Hannah Stokey still playing? Could be a good big for SC. Yeah, Stokey is still playing. She's at Iowa. Miss D at Sweet 201, what's happening? Unrivaled starts Thursday. I think Unrivaled starts Friday. Unrivaled starts Friday. The 1v1 winner gets 250,000. Oh, let's go. Miss D say, hey, chat. I like the mist and the rose. And their teammates get a bag too if they win the 1v1. Okay, let's go. Also, the Laces. Should be some great games. Hopefully, Asia comes to a game. She said that she would be supporting. Yeah, continue prayers for California. We've been praying for California. Seems like everybody loves it in Miami. They liking it so far for sure. Aisha, what's good, fam? Chicago Sky take notice. WNBA take notice. WNBA take notice. So excited for Unrivaled. We got timeout coming on at 9 o'clock. But Juju, we really are here to get an update on where we are, with our teams. So let me
Hmm.
know kind of what's going on with Southern California.
Stop.
How you feeling about what y'all done so far? I know we got a big game coming up this weekend. Do you guys also have a big game coming up? Let me know.
No, we had our big games. We had a big game coming up. I'm feeling really good with how we are playing. Um, Unfortunately, while the team was away on the East Coast, um, as you guys know, I've heard you guys been asking about me. I'm in Northern California at the moment. I have a lot of friends. My home is down in Southern California, but where the fires are, my home is way north of it. However, it is near, for instance, UCLA Palisades. Palisades was a high school, beautiful location near the ocean, near the Pacific Ocean, with lots of mountains and trees. And if you remember, Kobe in his early days, that's where he lived, and that's where he would go into their gym and work out heavily. Like he has tapes in there. That school burned down. It's a popular school. Also, we had Northwestern was on uh, our way Sunday and Wednesday to play us Sunday to play UCLA. So they opted to postpone. They didn't want to smoke in more ways than one. They didn't want to smoke in their lungs, I imagine, and they didn't want to take the chance of just being in that atmosphere. I have no idea. They haven't really said. They just postponed both of our games. However, we have a game this Sunday against Penn State. They didn't opt out, and maybe because they're not here for a doubleheader. So this weekend we have a game against Penn State, which is also our we're bringing our alumni. It's an alumni game, so we're bringing our alumni out, and I know for sure a few alumni that are coming back. We had a good amount last year. We're hoping to have a lot more this year. So as far as the fires are going, yes, it's pretty bad. A lot of it is copycat. First of all, we got warned of dangerous winds. So when we get when we get Santa Ana winds, they're really, 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 really heavy. And this was recorded, predicted to be like 100-mile-an-hour winds. And so once that gets going, we have a lot of greenage and shrubs and trees. And so like popular spot on Malibu on Pacific Coast Highway, there was a lot of restaurants up and down that I used to like to go to. One popular one was Moonshadow. Um, all of that is burnt down. About 1,500 homes. It's probably more than that now. But as far as like uh, other homes away from the original site, I think some of those are copycats, uh, arsonists. Sunset Boulevard, West Hollywood caught fire. A plane was diverted from Burbank to LAX type stuff. So yeah, it's not looking good. The air quality probably is terrible. I can imagine. The biggest infrastructure problem was our hydrants didn't have ran out of water, so they're grabbing water from the ocean. Pretty crazy, right? But other than that, basketball for 2 hours. USC, um, I guess, I guess the win against Maryland, the director of USC said, you know what, you gave us 2 hours of something to get, to uplift our spirits. That's what sports does. And as you know, we played Rutgers. We won by 50. A couple of days later, we played Maryland. Now, I ain't going to lie. I said it from the beginning. I said Maryland is going to, I said, until we actually get a chance to play them and I can see them heads up with USC, I said they have every reason to win. They were 14 and 0, 14 straight wins. They were ranked eighth in the nation. They were number two behind UCLA in the Big Ten. I like Cheyenne Sellers. I like Cheyenne Sellers so much that only me had her like six in our mock draft that we did together with everybody says. I had her six. She's just Sellers. I thought would be a good defender out of everybody that I've seen cover Jew so far. I said she's 6'2" like Jew. She's a senior. She's gonna have the craftiness to her, and then she just has a like unorthodox game, which is not really unorthodox. It's like she's street ball. Like she can shoot off balance. She can like double clutch. You know what I'm saying? She's quick. So I felt that was gonna be a good matchup, not just specifically for Juju, but just for us in general. Um, I don't know if you know Cheyenne Sellers' father is Brad Sellers. He played for the Chicago Bulls. So she's somebody I've been watching ever since Diamond and Angel played for Maryland, and she's finally in her senior year. So I got her higher in my draft. For some reason I just kind of like her. She's tough. And then Smeckles transferred over from Rutgers. We held her to zero in the first half. She came alive. I like the way McDaniels guarded Juju. But most important, what I got out of that game is that my team is resilient. We're very. I think it's very strategic. I could be wrong, but I've heard someone else say this. I think it's a strategic that Coach G she talks about Juju and Kiki a lot, and she does that on purpose. So for I think for people to think that's all we have, and it isn't. And she's talking about she's been talking more. She had to talk about Kennedy, who's returned because she scored 19 points, and she's one of our better defenders, or one of our best defenders. She said she's ever coached as a freshman. Juju is a good defender. She spoke up on that. I was good on defense, as a freshman, and she really was. But I think Kennedy's defense, we can put her on the front in the front um, on our press, and I think she's just like Juju. She can once she fully gets back into shape, she's going to be able to. She's a two way. She's a two-way player. Good height, good size. She's wider than Ju. So what in that game, what I was most impressed with is how our freshmen stepped up. Our fiveys, three fiveys, Avery, Heckle, and Kennedy. They're living up to the billing. They're living up to everything that I thought they would be. In that game, TiVo was out. with an injury. Don't know when she's going to come back. Um, and yeah, and I just think that it was being 4 days away from home and winning on the road is huge for not only psychologically, but just shows the durability. It shows that they're resilient, and that to go in and win on somebody's court is tough to do, and so I think getting that out of the way um, was just excellent for them. And I love Ryan Marshall. I mean, Ryan Marshall's been a mainstay with 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 uh, with Coach Gottlieb for the last 4 years. She's raising her stock. She's raising her stock, and I think she's also coming up high in the record books. She's doing big things. She's a rim protector. She's good on defense. And most importantly, I love how she's actually slipping and going to the hoop and offensively scoring for us. Just needs to be a little bit more threat when they sag off of her, when they go to 1-4 across. Just go on and take that shot. She's taken about three threes, so made them. But I think she can do a little bit more on that when they sagged off, and that's what Maryland did to us. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it went down to the wire. I think the officiating was horrible for Maryland as well as for us, especially for Maryland in the second half. But I also would say fouling out Juju and Kennedy just was weird. It was like Stellers got a good one in with a hold on her that was real obvious when they did the replay, and then that last one that was questionable. That I don't. I mean, Jude really never pushes off to get by. I think Sellers sold that really well, but Kiki Ariafen, I think she's doing. As much as people want to say, "Oh, she's dropping in her stock," or "She can't do this and she can't do that," well, it's mighty funny that she's remaining double double. She's second in scoring in our team. She does what we need her to do. So, wherever she lands, whether she lands 5 or 6 and not 2, doesn't really matter. She'll be a steal just like Angel. Somebody who will be definitely happy to have her. That's what I thought of. That's how I feel that we're doing right now. I think they're and you know what? One thing I am a little worried about is Chris Canis, I guess his name is. He's our defensive coordinator. He has to leave to prepare for the WNBA. I hope he left us with a nice blueprint. But whatever he's left us with, I love the adjustments that Coach G made out of the locker room for the second half. And it was just a close game all the way. I was just really proud of them actually. Um, so our schedule doesn't look difficult for as we come back. We're playing a couple of home games. Well, now I don't know. That one on Wednesday is postponed, so I don't know what they're gonna do in that spot. So then they'll even have, and if that's the case, I don't really like it because then they'll probably get like a week of rest, or right Sunday supposed to play Wednesday. Maybe they won't play for like a whole week. So I don't know.
But it's just the one
I don't know
game
how that's gonna
postponed
look.
for them, right? It's just the one game been postponed so far. And
Yeah, and it's tough because it's not that Penn State.
none of your facilities are messed up,
Mm-hmm.
right? None of the facilities at USC have been bothered.
No, it's not
It's not
affecting
the
US.
it's not
It's not
immediate
affecting
area around USC, right?
nothing around USC. It's around UCLA more so.
Yeah, but well, I guess they just
And
didn't want to
I
come
can
to LA. Period.
Northwestern
But
was coming out for
for both.
2 games. No, I mean they didn't want to just come for maybe one game when they have to
No, I
play
get it. I get it. They were coming for
twice.
both.
They were going
They
to
were
play.
coming to play, but they were coming to play both. Okay. So what is y'all game next Sunday? Do you know
Yeah,
who do y'all play next Sunday?
coming up this
So you
Sunday is
won't.
Penn State.
No,
Penn
no,
State.
no.
Penn State.
Next Sunday.
The
If you have to wait a
12th.
week, who would be the next one? Do you know? Who's after? I guess that would be who would have been
I
after
thought you were going
Northwestern.
to ask me that. Okay, so that would be the 20. That'd be the 19th.
Hmm.
Indiana
And is that at Indiana?
on the 19th.
Do you guys have to go to Indiana?
I think we have to go to Indiana.
Okay.
I think we fly
So
out to
I'm trying to
Indiana.
see if it's another chance for somebody to be like they don't want to travel. Um, it's just maybe I don't know. Maybe they just didn't want to stay in the area. But if it's not, well, you
Yeah,
said
that's what
it's
I'm
kind of
thinking. They didn't
around
want to.
UCLA,
They
but
could have stayed. downtown or near USC, and then you would just have to drive to UCLA,
Well, do you
and
know?
then
Did they
you and
talk
then
about? Did they give any options of moving the UCLA game to another facility close in the area?
they didn't even think about it. They didn't even, like for us, if we can't play at the Galen Center, we usually play
Right.
at Long Beach Pyramid
Hmm.
in Long Beach. But why Poly didn't want to do it? Maybe because they I don't know why they didn't want to do that. Why Poly would move it, and I don't know where Poly would move it. I've never seen them move their games before.
It's just really weird to me because postponing. It just seems like the schedules are so tight. I don't know where you fit that game back in. Right. I don't know where you would fit that game back in, unless it's like the week in between. Is there a week off before the Big Ten starts?
I mean,
It seems weird.
there is a time in our schedule where we like had like a bye week or something. I seen it. It was like
Hmm.
we didn't play it because we've been going like Sunday, Wednesday, and there's a
Right.
time when there wasn't something in there, and I was like, okay, now we don't get our rest, but then we'll get it sooner than later. So I thought that was I don't know, that was just kind of weird. And I
Well,
mean, then it has to match
the
up. It
games that
has
were
to match up with
postponed is the
UCLA.
Northwestern games. The Northwestern
It
games
has,
were postponed. So
yeah, and it
Northwestern
has to
versus UCLA and Northwestern versus USC.
and it has to match up with UCLA schedule. It's not just if they want to knock them both out. So now you got to find a way that because even though we've been going Sunday, Wednesday, I did see a time where it's not going to be Sunday, Wednesday. It's like one day we're going to probably play on a different day of the week, like a Thursday. I can't remember where I saw it, but if I were to look ahead, I could find it. But it's not
Hmm.
going to be consistently always Sunday, Wednesday. So now it's
Right.
like, you know,
Okay. Okay.
I just don't
Uh,
understand. I honestly don't see why they did that. Like, I mean, like you said, you could play somewhere else. Cal State Northridge is right up the way. Um,
I mean, for me, I thought that people are flying in and out of the area. I thought that the Santa Ana winds were
LAX.
supposed to die down starting today.
Mhm,
I thought they were supposed to die down. Um,
mhm.
so to me, like if their hotel and stuff
By
was available
Wednesday,
for
it
them
should
to,
be fine. Yeah.
their hotel would be available for them to stay in. You go ahead and go. I don't know. But like it could have just been if they wanted some extra time to prepare. Who knows? They saw an opportunity and so they did. I don't know. Um,
Right.
but weird. But I think it's hard to really reschedule those games. So it's going to be interesting. But they wouldn't get stuck here. People are flying in and out of LAX. Nobody is stuck in Los Angeles. Like that. Like and even though it looks terrible on TV, like the worst part of this thing is kind of starting to get over. Now, what they're going to
You know
have to
how
deal with
many?
now
Listen,
are
let me tell
the
you why they
arsonists,
wouldn't get
the
stuck, guys.
arsonists and the bullshit that's going on. The arsonists and stuff needs to be dealt with. But as far as the winds, the Santa Ana winds are dying down today, and then you
Hmm.
the next thing they'll worry about will be mudslides.
It went for if it rains, right? But listen, we have LAX, we have Burbank, we have Long Beach Airport, we have Orange County Airport.
Ontario.
We have plenty of
Hmm.
airports. It's just got to Ontario Airport. Like we have plenty of airports. You don't have to fly out of LAX, even though it's closer to UCLA, somewhat close to the Galen Center. But we got a lot of airports for them to fly out and fly in. They could, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
And bottom of the
I don't
bottle,
know
it
if they're
could be an
flying
infrastructure
private
issue.
or what they do.
bottom bottom of the bottle is offering. It could be an infrastructure issue. It could be that employees have
Hmm.
been evacuated out of the area and won't be back in the
That
area in
too.
time to go to
That too.
work the concession stands, work
Yeah.
security. Great call out. So it could be
That's
just
true. That's true.
infrastructure. Um, but yeah,
And that
I
would be
think it'd
for
be really
UCLA, but
weird.
nothing like it's not us. It's not. We're not affected. I mean, the USC team. So that area is not under
Hasn't been
barrage right now.
evacuated. They're still going to class.
Nah.
They're still
Yeah, I haven't heard
no. They're not
anything
going to
different
class.
at USC.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that. I know other schools. I know
Oh no,
Southern
I
ain't
thought you
going.
when I
I
said
mean,
they're still
all
going to
that.
class. I thought you said no, like they weren't going to class.
I
So I was
think
asking like
USC is.
still
I
attending
think
class.
USC
Okay.
is. I haven't. I haven't heard that they weren't.
And
I'm
bottom of the
trying to.
bottle, what's up, fam? I ain't seen you in the chat in a minute. What's going on, fam? Is air quality is bad? Okay. Uh,
But like I said,
okay.
so what
Before
has Penn State been hanging out since today or something? They're coming. I haven't seen any postponement with them for Sunday, and that's sooner than the 15th.
not they starting the fires to destroy the evidence from the Diddy parties. I don't have time, Paris. I don't have time. Air
Hey,
quality is bad.
hey,
You don't know.
hey,
I've heard some
hey.
things. I've heard some things. Probably don't want a chance to get stuck out there. Life be life. I know what it is. We got. I got to reschedule with you. USC is close to South Central LA. South Central isn't affected. No. And I mean, we have fam in the chat who has family who's lost houses and had to evacuate. Bondo talked about that. The loss of property and stuff in that area. So we know people that have been affected, but not in this area. But
And we
before
know
I
how to
even
work
talked about,
remote,
oh
and we know how to
yeah,
do
yeah.
Zoom, and we can go online for classes
Somebody said
unless teachers are
bottom of the
affected by
bottle
their
said that
home.
that LSU Tennessee game though. Did you watch that one? What did you think?
Yeah, I did. LSU Tennessee game was everything that I thought. And for me to see LSU come out on top with the win, I have to say LSU is worthy of the spot that they are in now. Although Tennessee isn't a highly ranked team, they still haven't played a top eight team, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 team. So and they struggle. They're struggling with Tennessee. What is Tennessee ranked, by the way?
Let's find out.
I know it's I know it was mucky and very competitive
Tennessee, like,
and
are they
all
16 or
that you
something?
want to
16,
say.
19? Tennessee is 16.
They're
Tennessee
16.
is
Okay,
16. Mm-hmm.
so so they're battling like that with a 16th ranked team, right? It still doesn't make me confident that they can beat, say, South Carolina. It doesn't make me feel confident that they can beat Texas. You know how to win. You 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 mucked it up. I think it was more impressive for Tennessee to have hung with LSU than the other way around. If that makes sense.
I had LSU winning the game. So I had LSU 2, Tennessee 3. So I didn't expect Tennessee to beat LSU.
Yeah.
I didn't have them.
But did you expect them to? But did you expect Tennessee to be that close and to challenge them?
Yeah, I expected the challenge, especially as I've seen Talasia Cooper come on.
You did.
What I didn't know is when they got in the
Okay.
half court how they would score, but Tennessee was able to attack the basket.
Uh huh.
So that was good. And I
Yeah.
see somebody is saying, I think bottom of the bottle is talking about Big Foe. And so, do you think Big Foe plays selfish? I thought I saw that comment. Do you think Big Foe plays selfish? And bottom of the bottle is saying Big Foe almost blew that
Why?
thing trying to be a hero. Talk to me about that bottom of the bottle. What you seen? First one, I rewatched the LSU Iowa
Oh.
championship game earlier today. That's definitely one of my favorite games. Jasmine Carter went off in the first half. J Spot, what up, everybody? What's happening, J Spot? I responded back to you
What
too,
up, J
fam. Holla
Spot?
at me. If you throwing 5 players at a time, it's not more impressive that they played us close. They were supposed to play us close. I think they're the third best. I think they're the third best team
Okay.
in the SEC. So yeah, I expect them to play. I expected them to play you
Okay.
close.
Who?
But I
So
mean,
how do
I
you?
don't. I
So
got
who
to
are
go
your
back. I
top
have to
three
go
then?
back
In
in the SEC. It's SC, LSU, Tennessee.
mm-hmm,
Them is my top three.
mm-hmm.
And I thought Kentucky would be four. We'll see.
Really? Okay.
hmm
Okay.
We'll see. Uh, Flau'jae was tired from leading assists. Uh, so it's true that foul and evil as hell. Shaking my head. Oh, you talking about them? I'm thinking what's best to do. Okay, okay. Long as you know, long as you seen it. Okay, cool. Um, I gotta go back and see about Flau'jae being selfish. I didn't notice. I was really keyed in on Kaylin
I
Gilbert and what she was gonna be able to do. I really like the Kaylin Gilbert pickup for them. I think she takes a lot of pressure off of the core three of that team. I think she takes a lot of pressure off
Yeah,
the court. Three for that team. She is a closer.
yeah,
She's a
yeah.
closer for them. And I
And
don't
she
know that.
comes in
I don't know
every
that LSU
single
had a
time,
closer last year.
and
So I wouldn't say she blew it with that last possession
they
before
got a
Gilbert
closer
saved them.
now.
Okay. Well, I don't think they had a closer before, and I think that's who Kaylin
It's like
Gilbert
her
is.
third
Like
time.
that's their closer. Last 30 seconds, Ford was supposed to hold the ball for last
They
possession.
feel like
Moki
Flau'jae
wig
was
almost
taking
popped off.
um.
Shit, I gotta go look. Yeah, Flau'jae was taking dumb shots all night, but it's shots she usually makes. So you think Flau'jae typically takes dumb shots? Help me understand that, spoiled brat. So she usually takes dumb shots that she makes, or what are you saying? Flau'jae definitely
She
played hero
take she.
ball.
I
I
know,
kept yelling,
right? Because she
Flaw,
said
use
she
your
took
team.
those. She okay.
Tennessee almost beat us. They always have a close game. Uh, I think
You know
Moral
what? Who I
snapped in the
want to
game.
talk about? Since we gonna talk about South Carolina, right? Because you went into this
No, go ahead.
based on time. I want you to be able to talk about South Carolina. It's not just timeout, but I think that Morrow is still high on my draft list because I just feel like when she goes to the league, wherever she's at, whether I watched her at DePaul, whether I'm watching her at LSU, she's the same wherever she goes. The motor, the energy, she's been playing um, in a big spot as a small her whole life, and to hear her story about her mother being her coach and being taller than her and being a post player, and telling a story about how if she wanted to play, I think that was the only position available, and this is why she plays the way she plays, with the skill level. I think somebody will be lucky to have her in the draft. I seen somewhere in the comments um, talking about her being like a number three pick, and it was funny because I actually had her there until I saw like Olivia Miles and things like that. But I think that Miles a good pick for somebody anywhere actually, if she continues to play that way. And she's had like the last time I looked, she had like 88 double doubles, maybe 89 now. So I think Marlo's just like she's special. She's just special. Whoever gets her, wherever you get her, it don't have to be in the top whatever, but just like Kiki, you're gonna have you're gonna have a prize. You're gonna have a blessing when you get her. Let's just put it that way. It's gonna be a gift, and she don't have to go all high if you don't want her to. I mean, if they don't want her to.
I think Moral's challenge is going to be that she's playing a forward right now, and she's not going to be
Oh,
able to play
90
forward
double
in the
doubles.
W.
Thank you, Adrian. Yes, I knew it was. Last time I had
So
looked it was
for me,
88, so 90.
so
Okay,
so for me, yeah, 90 double doubles. She's 6'1".
that's a lot.
She's gonna have to have a move out and have a shot. Moral's not gonna be able to bang at a four in the
She can
WNBA.
though,
Her size will be a disadvantage. You
and
think
I
she
think she
can?
can. I think
You think she can?
I've seen
You think
her.
she can?
I've
Okay.
seen her hit the midi.
But at this,
I've seen her
so
hit the
we
midi and threes.
okay.
Hmm.
So but we're also we just watched Angel go, and Angel I think is and
Hmm.
Anissa's who she is, but she's no Angel Reese, and we telling Angel that that she's not necessarily big enough at that spot and to get a shot and to move out some. So to now say that Morrow is gonna go down there and just bang and be successful,
Nah, she's gonna
yeah, I
be in and
disagree.
out with the rebound. Cess. She's not gonna. She doesn't have to be down in there like Tina Thompson wasn't. She's gonna pop out and she's gonna hit that 17, 18, 20 footer easy. And now that I've seen the WNBA, after I've seen Clark eat up these guards, Angel eat up these players, I'm not as impressed with the WNBA anymore in terms of these college girls coming in. I'm sticking by the college girls coming in. One, because they don't play defense in the WNBA until this new group came. They don't box out. Like these girls that are coming in college are bringing fundamentals back into the game that are assisting them on a level that I've never seen before. And I'm not impressed with some of the players that are left over in the WNBA at all. So I think like people like Morrow can do well. People like Kiki will do well.
I don't I don't think it I
You
don't think
know,
it I don't think at a forward
Flau'jae
position.
live.
To me, For me, not as a
She
four.
could be a three then.
She'll need to look for some work as a wing. 6'1" is really, really small to
Yeah.
say now
Mm.
I'm gonna go down here and bang with Asia at the four. That's hard for me to see. It's hard for me to see 6'1" going down to bang with Stewie. It's hard for me to see. But
Well,
I could be
because
wrong.
she's not a slim she's not a slim 6'1". So she's got some width, a little butt, right? And I'm trying to see how tall Tina Thompson is right now. Okay, she's 6'2". So she's got just an inch on her. And let's say she does play a 3-4, like a
I'm gonna just
hybrid
be honest too. This isn't Tina Thompson's
winger.
WNBA. This isn't the 1996 WNBA. They knucking in this
Well, I don't
WNBA.
think that I
This
don't
league
think
finna
that
be different.
WNBA is that much greater. I don't think that is that much better. I don't. I
So
mean,
what I know about the
time will tell.
WNBA.
Time will tell, I
So what
guess.
I know about the
Hmm.
WNBA is it's gonna be driven by by the talent that's coming in it now. And so for me to say that I doubt the talent that's coming in it
Hmm.
now would be me saying that I doubt the
Hmm.
talent that's coming out of college, and I don't. So,
I don't.
um,
I don't. I don't.
yeah,
I think the I
I
think
don't
the
see it for
talent.
me. Like I said, to me, she'll have to be a wing. We'll see. But
Yeah.
I also looked at the top three teams, and I don't think they need her. So I don't see her going three.
Hmm.
I don't see her
Right.
going in the top
Right.
three. I don't see that they need her at all. So if it's about
Right.
need, then I don't see her at any of those teams.
Right.
At plays the four, yeah, but Anissa Morrow isn't Alyssa Thomas. She's not Alyssa Thomas. She doesn't do all of the other stuff that Alyssa Thomas does to fill up a stat sheet. She's not that type of player. That's just not her skill set. She's a great scorer. She rebounds, but she's not Alyssa Thomas. Which Kiki y'all talking about? I think
I
Erie
saw my
Offin.
Kiki Iriafa, and that's the only one that's coming out in the draft. And whether and don't and to me, it doesn't bother me that people feel that she won't go too, because we'll see. And then if she doesn't, fine, she doesn't. She's still gonna be athletic, a good player for somebody wherever she
Yeah, she'll be a
lands.
good player in the league. I just don't think that they need Anissa Morrow at the Sparks unless they moving off somebody.
Or Kiki, you mean Kiki, right?
I
You don't need
definitely don't
Kiki
have
at the
Kiki going
Sparks.
to. I definitely don't have Kiki going to. I don't think 1 through 3 need Kiki either. AT can play all five positions. Yeah, Lou A, I agree. They have Miles at 2 for the Sparks. I hope Miles goes back to school.
Going back to school ain't paying off for Paige to me. Like she should have just left. It ain't helping her not one bit.
What didn't pay off for her? All her direct deposits still hitting, ain't they?
I knew you was gonna say that. She's gonna
What you
get
mean?
money.
Hey, it
She
ain't
go.
paying off.
She got.
Yeah, her money's still
She
coming,
got
Jew.
money either way. She got money either way.
That money's
Yeah, the
still
money's
coming.
coming either way. You know that. She's still gonna have the NIL. She's still gonna have the brand. So that's not it. She's way up in the upper echelon in that. And it wasn't about that. It was to stay back to get the championship, and that ain't gonna happen this year.
You don't think it's gonna happen? Why?
Hell no.
Why not?
Because UConn is not UConning to me. That you're not gonna get past some of these teams with just Page and Strong,
Why do I? Okay, why do
and
I?
AZ didn't really come back yet. Who you don't have a real strong big. Ice Brady is just not playing well at all. There's too many teams. There's too many teams right now. Notre Dame, South Carolina, the Trojans, LSU. There's too many teams that are hooping right now that I think are better than UConn.
Uh,
They ain't winning no
I,
championship. That'd
I
be
see y'all ask
crazy.
me why I want Miles to go back to school. It doesn't have anything to do with her game. She has a WNBA game. She doesn't have a WNBA body. What I
I
said? What
think
about
Miles
UConn
is
last year?
ready for
I
the
said I
pros.
said what about UConn last year,
Hmm?
spoiled brat? Remind me. I said what about UConn last year, spoiled brat? Remind me. What did I say about UConn last year?
That they
I
be
don't
in the
think Miles needs to
championship
stay.
this
I
year?
believe she should go pro. Although I'd love to see her and her doggo go one more round again. Yeah, I don't think she has a WNBA body. I think she does. I think she does herself a disservice leaving this year and trying to go match up with the strength and the quickness of those
But
players right away.
it's funny that you say that when you look at, and this is for you, Sess. You say that about Miles' body, but you say nothing about frail Paige's body. I don't think Paige's body is absolutely not ready right now.
Paige
My
doesn't
phone
have a
was just
body. Paige doesn't
ringing
have a body that's gonna.
in the background.
I don't think that. I think that Paige is wiry strong. I don't think that Paige has a body that puts on a lot of muscle that you can see. I don't think. I don't think that she has that type of
Yeah,
body.
you
I
seen
think that
it.
she
You
could
didn't
get.
see her put on some guns. She had put on a little leg. Her legs looked thicker than her freshman year. And then somehow I started looking at her body, and it just started. I don't know if it was stressed out about the stalker. I mean,
I
most
told
of
y'all.
us don't
I
know,
said for
but
Paige to go back to
she's
school
not.
too.
Her Oh hell no! They laughed about that. They was laughing at some content creators like 6 years. No. Page, go on and go. You can work on your body with a trainer, nutritionist, and do what you got to do. Go on into the pros. You'll be fine. She'll be fine, Sess.
It's not about.
You're
It's
not
not
going
about
for
that.
6 years.
It's not
That's
about that.
ridiculous.
It's about why sign up for the OCBA. This is about business now. This ain't about basketball.
Well, if that's
Olivia,
crazy to me for her to do that. If she were to do if she were to do that, page number one, her body ain't ready. Number two, I don't think she should go. I'm just gonna put my feelings out there, let you know she ain't ready for. She shouldn't be number one. I don't think she's ready. I'm not impressed right now. Um, I still love her. I still think she got game. I'm not saying that down the line she's not gonna be paging. Paige is cool, but not aggressive enough for me. She won't even be if she does go. And I'd be surprised she wins number one. If she does go number one, I'd be surprised she wins rookie of the year. That's how much right now I'm like we're about to be mid January. Now I seen her turn things around by February last year, but it looks like it's Sarah Strong's team by far right now.
yeah, I don't care about none of that. I'm about the business
That's
of
how I
it. I'm
feel
about
about
the
that.
business of it, and especially if I'm injury prone, I don't want to sign up
Hmm.
for old money, and I'm injury prone, and I might be out of here soon. I want to sign up for the big money, and so since my NIL will continue, I would sit and see what happens for the next year before I risk my body and the injury on old money and the $61,000 median. Let's see
Oh,
what
you
the
talking
new
about
rookie
the
money is.
I thought
Yeah,
that they were
I'm talking
gonna
about. I'm
I
talking
thought
about.
they
I'm
were
talking about
supposed
money
to
right now. I don't
renegotiate
believe that they're gonna.
the
That I'm not
current
gonna
CBA.
until it's signed. Until it's signed, it doesn't exist. What they've done so far is opt out,
Hmm.
and I'm not signing up for that. I'm not
Okay.
signing up for for an old
Okay.
rookie deal. You would I wouldn't sign up on a 3 year on the old 3 year rookie deal money. I just wouldn't do that unless they gave me a guarantee that when the new CBA comes out, I would be grandfathered in onto the new CBA with the new money. So especially if I'm injury prone,
Page got money
especially if
though.
I'm especially especially
Page put money in.
especially if I'm injury prone, I'm going to sign for the most money that I can sign for. It's not about hurting for money.
Well,
It's
as a
about
GM,
it's not.
I'm not
Here's
betting
the
on
thing.
her
Here's the thing. Who
because you're
cares if
injury
it's like
prone. I'm not
who
picking you number
cares if
one
it's like playing open
as a
gym?
GM.
If it's nothing else, she's working on her body. It ain't no different than a player stepping away and going and working on their body for a year and coming back to the draft. So if she stays away and if she stays out of the WNBA for a year
And
and
she stays
works on her
away.
body for a year, then what do it matter?
So
It's not
okay,
about
so
hurting for money.
now says
It's about
she.
signing the
Okay,
best
let me
deal.
give me. Okay, she's not gonna go number one over Betts, Flage, or even Kiki Rice. That's how
Who
bad it could
cares?
get if she stays for that
Who
class.
who who
Okay, I didn't know.
cares?
Okay, well you're talking monies. Oh, all right.
Who
Okay,
cares? Her brand is gonna be bigger than all of them. Her brand is bigger
but
than all of
it
them
already
now. Who cares
is.
about going number one?
It is.
I
So
didn't
why
tell
don't she just
Paige.
leave?
I didn't what I said was I stay so I don't sign old contract. That's what I said. That's why I said don't leave. I said stay. I said stay at school, and when when the new CBA comes out and they got the new rookie deal and they talking about what the new rookie money
Hmm.
is and it's at a higher pay scale than what it is
Hmm.
now, then I'm gonna sign my injury prone ass up for that. So if nothing else, y'all will pay me out on the new money and not the old money. That's all. Paige probably really has a Lloyd's of London
Okay.
insurance policy, so none of that even really matters. But as far as a business decision, I'm gonna sign for the biggest money. And Malik, I agree with you.
It's not that
She
much
definitely
more,
still go
man.
number one over them.
She's already.
Not
She
so.
already.
Here's the thing: it's not about the money part of the CBA. It's about
Oh,
do I have to stay 3 years with this team? What is that going to look like? Is it still going to be a 3 year requirement? Will it be a 2 year requirement? Will I be able to opt out? What does the new CBA look like? I don't have to rush and sign up for none of that. Her money, her endorsements not gonna stop, y'all. It's not more money with her endorsements. Her
no, it's
endorsements, they're
not.
gonna pay her.
It's
Her
not.
endorsements are gonna her endorsements are gonna pay her in year six if she go to year six of college, or it'll be paying her in her first year of the
Then
WNBA. Her
and then
endorsements
says
aren't going
she's
anywhere.
gonna. Okay, let me add this to
And that's what
this.
I'm talking
She's
about. The
gonna
length
play
of the
on
contract and the
Cess.
business of the
Mhm.
CBA. This has nothing to do with Paige's
Cess.
money, y'all. This has nothing to do with Paige's money. This is about the business of the CBA. This is what my basis is. What'll be more? Why would the WNBA CBA affect what her endorsements are? People aren't waiting to sign up with Paige until she gets to the W. It depends on what the 1 year rookie contract money would be.
It don't matter. She's gonna play on Unrivaled and get 250. So Cess said it's not about the money. It's about the contract.
It's about. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Her brand could also drop in a year as well. I don't think so. Her brand has continued to grow all the time that she was injured. She hasn't had one drop off. Paige was signing deals while she was out injured. Remember? But I'm not gonna let you lock me into Dallas for 3 or 4 years if I have the opportunity of not having to be locked into that.
I wouldn't want to stay in school that long. I
Here's
don't.
the thing,
I
and
hated
y'all
going
y'all
to
talking
class.
about y'all
What kind
talking
of class you
about
gonna be
y'all
taking?
talking about y'all
Basketball or
talking about the
something?
contract
I'm
with
not trying
y'all
to do
talking
all
about this
that.
contract with
I'm
Unrivaled
gonna
being
live my
signed
life.
already. Kelsey Plum signed a contract with Unrivaled already too, and Kelsey Plum is Unrivaled let her right out of that contract renegotiated right. So it's not like she can't make an adjustment
I'm
about
saying I said that
Unrivaled.
she can make. She's gonna make money. She's already invested in it. She's
Oh, yeah,
getting
yeah, yeah.
equity off of it. Money is not it. It can't be it. Um, and I think they're saying staying in college and you're like it doesn't matter if it's like a rec league tour. I don't think it's a rec league tour because I think she barely skating by. She can't even
The
average.
thing and the
She's not
thing
even
the other
averaging
thing
20
is
points.
the other thing is who has the better facilities, UConn or the Dallas Wings?
I don't know much about
Where do the
Dallas Wings,
where
but
where do the
we
Dallas
would need to
Wings
find
play?
out.
Where do they
We need to
practice
find
at?
out.
What do they doctors look like?
I don't think they're like crappy and stuff like that.
Tell me about the Dallas Wings facility you took a tour of.
Oh no, Seth. She need to get. I mean, she's 24. She don't need to be playing with them kids.
All I gave
She need
y'all
to
was
go.
my
She did get
opinion. That's that.
challenged.
All I
Yeah,
gave
you
y'all was my
did. You
opinion. I
did.
can't change her
You
mind.
did.
I just told y'all what
You
I think.
did.
Paige is gonna make
But
the
she ain't
decision
even
that she
thinking
want to
that
make.
way though.
How do we know?
But I don't even know if she's even thinking like that. I don't know. I don't know if she's even thinking like that though.
Yeah, I just gave y'all my opinion. They building the new facility, but it ain't ready yet. And then let's look at
Our
who's
facility
in
is not
charge.
gonna be ready yet either.
Who who's in charge in Dallas? What is the Dallas business? What is Dallas? How does Dallas do business? Is that an organization you want to be a part of? Natasha, who was that? Was that Natasha Howard? She ran out of Dallas. Satu can't wait to get out of Dallas. Are you in a rush to get to Dallas?
Look. it ain't gonna hurt to go get somewhere, play 3 years, and leave if that's what you want to do.
It could if all you got is three. Y'all talk about her
What?
injuries.
What
If
you
all
mean by
she
that?
y'all talk about her injuries, her being
Oh,
injury prone. If all her body is gonna last is 3 years, is Dallas where she want to go get him three
well,
too?
don't come up. Well, then I don't want her. Well, the Sparks, we don't want no injury prone. Then stay at number one because we'll take Olivia, and skate on into the sunset. I'd love to
I
have
don't have a
Olivia.
I don't have a question about her health, but y'all was saying she's injury prone. So if I'm gonna have a
She
short
is
career
injury
anyway,
prone.
if I'm gonna have a short career anyway, I'm gonna go where I got the best opportunity.
It
I
looked
wouldn't
like
be.
her. It looked
Oh, you
like her.
said
And
you wouldn't be thrilled
her.
to play for the Utah coach in LA either. Okay, spoiled brat.
I don't want her there with us either.
Paige
So
is a brand, but she's gonna be in the.
where you want her?
Her brand won't dictate what the CBA
I
is.
did want her, but now I want Olivia.
I would wait on. If I could wait, I would wait. I would wait. I would tell them all to wait. I don't think she injury prone either. I told you she got Kim Mulkey knees. She paid for him. Jew, what you got before we get ready to get out of here? Oh man, I think Jew froze. You can have Olivia leave her alone. None of her injuries are from contact. Mulkey knees as
And
well.
cocking.
They for sale.
Juju, you can have wait. Let me read. Can I read this
Yeah, go ahead. Let's wrap up.
if you don't mind? Would you say J Spot? Juju, you can have Olivia leave her. I can't. Wait, I can't. I can't have Olivia J Spot. You said I can't. Well, oh, you wanted to. You wanted. So that must mean you wanted to go. I mean, yeah. Okay, this is what I think about Olivia, guys. I want Olivia at either the Sparks or uh, the Sky for sure. That to be honest, but I actually feel like Olivia has worked her way to the number one spot. Um,
All right, we got about
you
2
know,
minutes. What you got?
I think we should shake things up. I don't think we should do business as I don't think we should do business as usual. All right, so yeah, I guess I enjoyed myself up here with timeout. Uh,
Back
check
next
out my
week,
new
y'all.
video and back next week, back with check spot, and I'll be up on Sunday for the Penn State game with USC.
All right, folks.
Hit them
I'm back
likes
in just a
buttons
few minutes
for
with
Cess.
I'm back in just a few minutes with Coach Coleman for the CC show. Appreciate y'all tuning in to Time Out. Let's talk. Run them likes up on both platforms. If you're not
That was a
subscribed,
great
hit that
discussion,
subscribe button.
guys.
Ring that notification bell. Let's stay in the conversation. Y'all know what it is. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon.